Before my accident, I was a carpenter who had just got the job that I wanted to be in, which was kitchen fitting. I had a girlfriend of 5.5 years, wide group of friends, was driving since I was 17. Volkswagen was the best car I had had. We always went out everywhere, took my friends everywhere, to work, to wherever they wanted to go really. The day of the accident, I had been in the job I wanted to be in for 3 months to the day and had been told that I had the job that I wanted. So we was out quite late, just driving around. There wasn't really any plans, just mucking about, driving around. The road I'd driven on basically daily. So I was fine on the road. It was quite a dark road. It was like a kind of a country lane. The accident I remember briefly, and then things that I've also been filled in with as well. But I was driving down a dark road and a car came at me with full beams on, and I just drifted to the side, hit a grass verge and then flipped the car. And I just remember being shaken around, and I remember having like pins and needles. My friend managed to climb out the back of the car, and I was shouting my house number to him when I think I passed out, and I just woke up in hospital. Didn't really know where I was or what was happening. Wasn't aware of anything really. My lung collapsed and my heart stopped, and I ended up in intensive care. I wasn't really aware of anything. I was on heavy drugs to get rid of the pain I was in. I was in the intensive care unit, and they had been saying I would be transferred for days before it actually happened, and it ended up being on Christmas Eve 2012. All I really remember from that is just being in the ambulance, blue lights, straight over to Stanmore, and then meeting my consultant. And that was it really, that's all I really remember. Being a C4, complete, I can only just move my arms, I can't use my fingers, so I have to use splints to be able to use a phone, which they say I shouldn't be able to do. Feed myself, I had to learn to control my arm and my wrist movement. Shaving, doing my teeth, all used by splints, basically to strap things to my hands. And then learning to take the weights and be able to keep my hand steady. To shave was the hardest one. It was so heavy to me, I just kept dropping it, the electric shaver. You take things for granted when you're able to. You don't realise that life can be taken so easily for such a thing as driving. Something everyone does, get in a car in the morning and wake up in hospital at night. On the night of the accident was just one friend with me. Okay. He managed to get out the car absolutely fine. I think if something had have happened to the passenger, or if I had crashed into another car and it was someone else in my situation, I wouldn't have been able to forgive myself. There's one thing I could say to young people driving, it would be awareness is essential. Things like listening to loud music and even mucking about with friends, just how I was that night, can all near enough end your life.